As soon as like we got in here in the 40s and we made ourselves comfortable, that's when my skin texture started changing, and just been on the hunt for foundation, concealer, powder. If you've never seen my face before, my name is Michelle. I have an entire full face of brand new makeup. I'm gonna play with things that I've never played with before, including some Pat McGrath powder, new foundation, some Tatcha, the Natasha Denona Pastel Palette. That's what we're gonna get into today. I have nothing on my face right now, which is a little bit of a scary thought, considering I'm posting this to the internet. Sorry if you hear any background noise. My whole family is home today, and the neighbors are being super active in their yard. So today I'm gonna try the Tatcha Liquid Silk Canvas Primer. As I've hit middle age, I've come to realize that some of my favorite products that worked for me all through my 20s and 30s and early 40s just aren't cutting it for me anymore. So I've been on the hunt for a bunch of new products, testing things out: concealers, powders, foundations, primers. That's pretty much it. Because, you know, I still have my tried and true lipsticks, mascara, eyeshadows, and, you know, eyeliners. So thank goodness for that. I don't know if you're supposed to shake this. I can't read the packaging. I can't see that well. My eyesight is coming back. That's a long story. Oh, so this is what this looks like. Just giving the primer a chance to set in. Ooh, I like the way it feels. It reminds me a little bit of the texture of the Smashbox Primer, the classic primer that I used for so long, but with a more velvety, smooth, silky, if you will, with a more silky effect, a little bit more oomph in the layer. It's not so silicone-y, but it still has that very smooth feeling going over the skin. So this is what we're looking like. I do feel like that helped a little bit with my pores. Like, they don't look as pronounced as they were. I'm very excited to finally try the Natasha Denona formula, her foundation. This is the Foundation X. It is so hard for me to shade match online, especially for a brand that I'm not familiar with, because my skin tone changes, like my undertone changes from one part of the year to the next. In the summer, let me see, I turn as I get darker with the sun, more of a cool undertone. I look a little bit more of like a grayish. I'm more of like a cool neutral. So try to match that all the time. Even people at the stores can't ever match me. Okay, that was a rant. I picked this up in the shade 24W. This was for 50% off on the website. I'm really excited to see how this is. I have no idea if the shade is gonna match me, because trying to match my skin tone with online descriptions is not easy. Okay, first let's talk about this primer. It is blurring my pores a little bit. I feel like my face looks a slight bit better than it did a minute ago. Oh, this might be, ooh, I don't like the smell at all. It smells like paint. This might be a little bit too yellow and a little bit too light for me, but we're gonna try to make it work. Hopefully I don't end up looking ill. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I can make it work really well. So this is supposed to be full coverage, but you saw what a teeny tiny pump that was. Let me try another one. I'm not even doing a full squeeze. Like, I'm doing maybe a third of a pump and just starting off with this little dot each time, because I don't like to use a lot of product on my skin. Okay, so I don't like the smell. That's number one. I don't know where this gets off calling itself full coverage. Yeah, I didn't use a full pump, but it's still very, very sheer. Like, you can see all my freckles in their full-blown glory. I'm gonna just build it up a little bit more. Here where I've got the most freckles and scarring. So it is certainly not full coverage. If I would have gone in with some lotion underneath the primer, the finish of the foundation might be a little bit better, but I really wanted to test and see what the primer all by itself was like. I didn't want it aided by my Clinique Dramatically Different lotion, that daily lotion, moisturizing lotion, whatever the hell it's called. Let me take a sip of my coffee, because it's kind of early in the day and it's been a week. When isn't it, right? e.l.f. Camo Concealer. I've never tried this before. I can't believe I'm trying it, quite frankly. I've always been very anti-drugstore just because I started playing with makeup in 1984. And I watched the drugstore evolve. Now the drugstore is really like pulling their weight. They are in the game to play. So I feel like now they've got products that are more at a competitive level with like the department store brands that I grew up on and now all the higher end brands that exist. So I'm really excited to try this. Oh, that's huge. Oh, I forgot to pull back my hair. Girl. Oh, there went a drop of that. That also sounds familiar. Please keep it up here, girl. Try this concealer. Oh, that's probably too light. That's definitely too light. So I'm gonna look super bright today. Where's my BK Beauty? Angie Hot and Flashy concealer brush. Oh my God, Michelle, get your life, girl. Hey, I didn't wash it. Oh my God, somebody help me get myself together, please. Where's production crew? Okay. I'm gonna use my Angie concealer brush that obviously I really enjoy. Let's try to make this work. I'm pretty new to concealers because I never really cared that much about my freaking under eye. Like I had bigger fish to fry, and my mom never wore concealer also, so like it just wasn't something that I was ever really into. I'm not really sure why I decided to get into it now. Probably because, again, middle-aged. Ooh, that literally just aged me 30 years. Look at those eyes. I just went from looking 20 to looking 50. Oh girl, no. We're gonna go ahead and just try to cope. Oh my God, I think I'm gonna end up washing this off. This is a fail. Let me see if the setting powder from Pat McGrath can save this look. So this is my very first time to ever try the Pat McGrath powder. Ooh, that's pretty. She's baked. I'm just gonna take this little old, clean, fluffy BH Cosmetics brush because it was right here in front of me, and because I don't think this is gonna stick around because this sucks. Ooh, I am not gonna put myself on camera looking like that. Too late, I am on camera like that. Okay, so this concealer is a total fail. Do you see this? This looks awful. I've never seen my face look this bad. Hell, I looked better with no makeup on. Goodness. Okay, it's not that bad. Maybe it's the angle I'm looking at it. Maybe it's the camera also. No, I can't cope with this. I'm sorry. This video is a fail. I'm gonna start over because it is Friday and I've got to wear this look. So, one moment. Okay. I wiped off the under eye makeup, okay? Then I'm gonna go back in with, I'm probably just gonna do the foundation. I don't know why I'm trying to get into concealer. I mean, like, my under eyes have never bothered me. Why am I making it a thing? Okay, we're gonna save the look with a really excellent concealer brush and hopefully a decent foundation. Maybe my other brush was too dirty because that plus the actual concealer itself was not, it was just not working. I don't like using a dirty brush on my face. Put this foundation back here, kind of build it in like it's a concealer. Let's just build this up and try to, you know, play off the fact that I washed off a dissatisfying concealer moment. Let me just leave it at that, try to be pleasant. Goodness. Let me not be too shady. I mean, you know, that works for some people and it's probably not for someone who is in their mid-40s. That's just my thought. A lot of stuff worked for me when I was not in my mid-40s too. Our skin just changes as we get older, you know? I mean, it's just a fact of life. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, it is what it is. Things that worked for you before don't anymore. We grow, we change, and that's fine. So, not really a huge fan of this foundation. I mean, it's all right, but I'm glad I didn't pay full price for it. Let me put it that way. This is a fail. That's a no. That's a no from me, dog. Let's move on. Let's go in with the Pat McGrath powder. Ooh, that is powder E. Whoo, you see that? Okay. Since it's so powdery, I closed my eyes because I don't want that in my eyeballs. Here's the kick-up we have after one use. So let's see what it looks like. I mean, I can't really see. I think that looks pretty good. Gosh, for a powder? Okay, Pat. I see you pulling out more than just eyeshadow, girl. Yeah. I've had this maybe, I don't know, a month, 6 weeks. I haven't used it yet. I finally broke down and decided to try this. I'm not really a big fan of Charlotte Tilbury products so far that I've tried. Like none of them. Lip liner, lipstick, eyeshadow, foundation. Giving her another go though. I'm gonna try this today and her setting spray. So a little concerned about this one just because somebody described it in a video that I saw as hairspray for your face. Girl, I mean, like, I don't need all that. I got it when I picked up the Sephora favorites because I didn't buy it. I think it might have come like free with purchase or something. I really don't remember. Anyway, ooh. What made me finally decide to try this powder is the cute little packaging. This like little limited edition red tiger stripe Lunar New Year packaging is what got me. Yeah, okay, so let's just try this. What am I gonna set my whole face with? I feel like I don't even need to set it. It's a little bit tacky. I'm just gonna go with a little bit. So I'm gonna set my face. Ooh, that's pretty. Right here in my 11s. As much as I try to not frown and, you know, not show my facial expressions towards my husband all the time, but as much as I try to not make faces at him, these are the lines I'm developing still. I'm a big fan of powders. I've been on the hunt for one. I never used to use powder, but now I feel like, why am I even trying to use a powder? Oh, because my skin needs more coverage, and so that means actual foundation. I mean, it's not too bad for a powder. I like it. I might even like it better on my favorite foundations as opposed to this one, so we'll see how that goes. Next, I'm going to go in with this Nars Quad. Is it a quad? No. This was something that I picked up at, hold on. There's the little limited edition bow. It was like that Nordstrom summer sale or whatever that happens in July this last summer. Had the little yellow bow that said Nordstrom exclusive here. And it was part of that sale that it got released in. If I remember correctly, I think it might have sold out during that sale too. But anyways, I got it on that sale. I have not used this yet, so we're gonna play with it today. Is that, oh yeah. Okay, so it's got like a baked gelée formula, a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about these shades, but let's give it a go. I'm gonna take my, I don't know what this is. They don't even make this anymore, but I'm gonna start with, let's start with the bronzer because I like being able to see where the bronzer goes before the blush is there. She's really pretty. I haven't even photographed this for my Instagram. I hope you feel special because you're getting first dibs at it. Picks up really well on this brush. This brush picks up everything really well. I feel like this brush totally upped my bronzer game. Not that my BK Beauty ones was bad or my Rephr. I mean, those were good too, but this. Okay, how's that? I feel like it's a little bit orangey. I don't like the tone. Especially for summer. I mean, for winter, I don't, where am I? God, I don't know what time of the year it is. It's spring. Hello. Okay, so especially for this time of the year, I feel like it's a little bit too orange for me because this is when I start to turn a little bit cool toned. As I get more and more sun, my skin tone will go from like a warm undertone to a cool undertone. I have an olive complexion and one that flip-flops. It's very confusing, and I literally barely figured that out for certain this last winter, mid 40s. It took me that long. That also might have been a big reason why I didn't like to wear foundation, because I could never find the right color. And I did not have money to be messing around, buying the wrong shades and all that, you know? So it was just friendlier for my budget also, you know? All right, well, it is like going on very smoothly, and it is pretty. Like the formula itself is pretty. I'm just not sure how I feel about the color. Working my way up to this, and I am so excited. I cannot wait to get this on my face. Oh, I'm not finished. This is a full face palette. I'm used to only blushes. This might be my first full face palette that I've ever owned. That's pretty exciting. It's really beautiful. Now that we've got some cheekbones going on, I'm gonna go in with this one. Fits absolutely perfectly. Can you see that? Oh, I love this brush. I mean, a lot of people didn't like it because of how big the bottom is, but that's fine. I still like the actual brush. Ooh, that's so beautiful. Look at that little sheen. When I say beautiful all the time, I'm talking about the product and the performance of the product. I'm not referring to myself. If I'm referring to myself, I'll make it very clear that I'm referring to myself. All the rest of the time, you can be rest assured I'm talking about the products. Oh, hi.
I'm done get my phone and I'll pick up lunch.
Oh, okay.
Text you, see what you want.
Oh, exciting. Oh, he won't text me. Okay. Other cheek. Ooh. I'm starting to see what all the hype about Nars has been all these years. This is really good. Let's load up the blush because that's how we do things around here. I did demure blush like my whole professional career, but I prefer a more punchy blush. Okay. All right, I feel like I'm looking like a bronzed goddess. I forgot I've got highlighter in here too. Mini cheek. Okay, this is the highlighter. Oh. Subtle, but definitely there. Oh, look at how that blended. I forgot the forehead. Okay. I'm really impressed with the Nars products. I might not use all of these products. I might just pick and choose, but I am trying out a bunch of new stuff today, so I am really excited to go into this. This is a pretty new MAC paint pot. I opened it like maybe, I don't know, a week ago or so. Yeah, so I hope you don't think that's cheating. Try to be really careful with your eye skin. Even if, you know, you're in your 20s, you want to preserve what you've got. Let's get it together. I'll just take a sip of coffee. Brace myself for this. All right, am I ready for this? Oh, that's a creamed powder. That was a good one to start with. We got like it. So I played with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. Not bad. I forgot to pull my ABH. This is pretty new to me. I've only had this a few days, maybe a week. I've only played with this a little bit. One side always looks better for me. The brows are a little iffy. Don't come for me. Okay, I picked these up in a trio, and I've used a couple of the others so far, but not this one yet. I picked it up during the fall. Have I used this yet? Pretty sure I haven't. Normally with a light colored eye, I like a super black waterline and a very, very black winged liner. Am I ready to try this Hen Dash one? Yes. I got this in the Lucky bag a few months ago. I'm very excited to try it. This is, ooh, that's pretty. This is my first Hen Dash product. Haven't been very intrigued by his palettes, although they're cute. here we go. Let's hope. Maybe I should shake it. I don't even know how to use this. I've never used his product box. Oh yeah, I can hear it needed to be shook up. Let's hope this works well because I'm liking my look. I'm not going to go too dramatic. It's nice. Ooh, that's a nice pen. Let me make them match. Oh, girl, now I gotta go thick. That's fine. We'll save it. This is a fabulous pen liquid liner, but it is not for the faint at heart, okay? If you're not highly experienced with winged liner pens, you're probably not going to enjoy this too much unless you adapt very quickly to how delicate the brush tip is. Okay, I like this pen. Wow, look at that. I'm impressed with this, Hindash. Okay. New mascara. Ooh, that's beautiful. I'm very excited to play with a new Lancome mascara. I grew up using Lancome mascaras. Like, I used Diffinisil's back when that was one of the only two mascaras that they had for a long time. And then they came in with the others, you know, but like, so I have high hopes for this one. And I want my lashes to really like fan out. I'm gonna curl my lashes. This is the Refer Lash Curler. Highly recommend. Okay, smells like a regular Lancome mascara. Very familiar scent to me. Not a huge fan of the brush. I don't like these plasticky brushes, but at least this one has bristles. Ooh. Look at what it's doing to my lashes. That's really pretty. That's a beautiful mascara, but I hate the brush. This might be my new mascara. Oh my gosh, look at these lashes. They almost look like I'm wearing falsies, which I would never ever do in a million years. Good, but the brush. Here's the eyes. Okay, so I have this liquid matte lipstick that I picked it up because, I don't know, I just did. So let's see how it works. Ooh, that's pretty. Not a fan of the formula, the way it applies, anyway. Instead of being super light and spring and bright, it took this to a more like deep, grungy, vampy level, and I'm not mad about it. That's kind of fun, actually. Wow. Okay. I have a bump here where I was hit in the face with a bat, and so I have a scar on my lip that is like a thick ball in the middle of my lip, and so it's hard to line that. I struggle with it every time. And here, what the hell is happening here? Not a fan of this sticky formula. Let's let it dry. Let's give it its opportunity. Can't touch our list together. Okay. They're almost dry. I feel like this look needs more blush. Anybody surprised? What else do I want to do? I did have Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade, but I'm not feeling that right now. I did have this MAC pot liner that I got as a free gift with purchase from Ulta with one of my MAC purchases, but I'm not feeling that today either. Let me go ahead and set my face. Oh God, what is this spray like? I am so spoiled by my Tarte Maracuja. I don't know how to say it. Here we go. I'm scared. I'm not gonna lie, I'm scared. Let me get my face sponge ready. Face sponge so that I can take care of any like dots that it creates on my face. Here we go. Don't really like that spray at all. Ooh, don't like the scent either. It's not totally horrible. I mean, I could use it in a pinch, but it's not It's not my favorite, and that better not break me out. Like, seriously, if I get pimples all over my face, it's because of the fragrance in this. Oh, God, why did I do this to myself? Fingers crossed. All right, so let's assess the situation. Cute. I think it turned out great, and I think it goes great with my shirt. Let me know what you think down below. Thanks so much for joining me here today on my channel, where I really enjoy playing with this new palette and a bunch of other new to me products. So I hope that was something that you found interesting. If you did, don't forget to click the like button so that I can know. And in the summer, let me see, in the spring and the summer, no. Get it right, Michelle. Okay, let's start over. I get all her palettes. I have to have all her palettes. Love me some Natasha Denona. Forgot to go in with bronzer for the forehead. Oh, this is the bronzer brush. Ah, get yourself together, girl. And I hope you will join me on my next one. Look forward to seeing you then.